But one thing I don't see is the buckets or bins or whatever you have on bowls in Mexico. So I think I can say it's not Mexico, but I could be wrong as well. Hi, and welcome to another daily challenge video. Yesterday I had a near perfect score in Greenland, a good round in Estonia, even though I guessed Latvia. 2 rounds where I was quite far away in Botswana and in Bolivia. In the Bolivia round I guessed Peru. Then one where I was way off, I guessed Sri Lanka, but it was in Indonesia. So I ended up with a silver score of 16,700 points. I am playing with no move, pan and zoom. Let's see how I do today. Hopefully I will get the right country more than twice. Although I might have spoken too earlier. We can see the sun is to the north. Also, there's something that looks like Spanish here. I cannot see a Argentinian license plate here. Also, there's a white Google car, which I have seen before, but I don't really remember where you see those cars. And looking at houses, I'm kind of tempted to guess Chile, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Kind of looks a bit like Chile, or maybe southern Argentina, but as I said, I can't see an Argentinian license plate there. Usually you have a black dot in the middle. On new license plates you don't, but I'm not sure if the coverage is updated. I'm going to go for Chile. I think I'll go fairly close to Santiago. Okay, that was actually in Santiago. So, a very good start. Okay, I'm not sure about this one. There's a couple things. Ditches on either side of the road. I think we're in Europe. I think those kind of ditches could be common in Belgium. We have a brick house in the distance. It looks a lot like a type of building you see in the UK. Also, this green corrugated, I think it's green corrugated steel. I think that's quite common in warehouses in the UK. This building looks really, really familiar to what I've seen in the UK before. I mean, it could still be Belgium. I think I'm going to go UK for this. I'm not entirely sure. Let's go somewhere like here. Yeah, it was UK. So Hamworth I've been to a fair bit. I don't think I've driven on the M42, or definitely not on this road here, but I've been in this area quite a lot. Maybe that's why it looked familiar. Right, we have some writing here. Standard Chartered, which is, I think it might be some sort of bank or insurance company. I'm not entirely sure. I recognise it. If I'm not mistaken, they've sponsored Liverpool. Driving on the left, Also, we have yellow lines on the edge. So I think it's more likely to be. I mean, it's either going to be South Africa or it's going to be Botswana. If it's Botswana, I would guess it's probably Gaborone. It could easily be somewhere in Johannesburg. I'll go Johannesburg. Okay, it was Gaborone. So, not in the right country, but I mean, not miles away. This one is Kyrgyzstan. You can see the red tags on the license plate. This is probably just going to be in Bishkek. There's a street name there, but unfortunately I can't see it. Quite central. We're on a street that runs east-west. Bishkek has a lot of east-west main roads, and also I mean, most of the grid is north, south, east, west. This is a fairly big road. It's a one-way street, which is interesting. So it's running towards the east. First of all, let's put a marker down. Let's see if I can find a one-way road. As you can see, there are some, but they're usually north-south. There's a one-way road running to the east. Could be here. There's something like ends with an M. We're looking west. Probably. No, maybe. So I am fairly certain that we are on this street here. Question is where? That building is quite interesting. I think I'm going to stay there, even though probably not there. It wasn't even that street, so one I didn't find it. Still a very good score. Right, finally, the sun is to the east, more or less, slightly north. But if I could move around, I would probably be able to see where we are, just looking at this. Also, this police car looks quite familiar. That's a yellow number plate, which you see in Colombia, at least on the regular cars. Fortunately, I can't see what the car behind, what kind of number plate that has. The Tico, I've seen that several places. Same with the Claro that you see here. I think I'm probably going to go Colombia. The one thing I don't see is the buckets or bins or whatever you have on poles in Mexico. So I think I can say it's not Mexico, but I could be wrong as well. Yeah, no, I was going to say I'm fairly certain it's Colombia. Well, I'm not that certain, but I think I am relatively certain it's Colombia, but it could be Ecuador as well. Just thinking about it. I had around in Ecuador for such a long time, so I don't really remember exactly what kind of clues to look for. One thing about Ecuador as well, because this school here, which is the National School of something, maybe Air Force, it does say Central, and I know in at least civilian aviation in Ecuador is split up to 3 regions, and I think Central is one of them. But I'm going to go with Bogota. Oh, it was Guatemala anyway. So, but all that rambling on about Ecuador and Colombia was no use. I did think about Guatemala as well, to be fair, even though I didn't mention it, I think. But never mind. So let's see. Much better than we had in a while. Mainly because of the near perfect score in Kyrgyzstan and a very good score in Chile. Still, I was in the wrong country in 2 of the rounds, but better than yesterday, I guess. As always, if you like these videos and would like to see some more, please consider subscribing to the channel, also hitting the like button and leaving a comment, and I shall see you again tomorrow for another daily challenge. Bye for now!